Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my WrestleMania prediction video. Now, of course, this whole pandemic going on, the card is very much subject to change. So I'm gonna go through the card. So a rumored match that is almost confirmed to happen is Otis versus Ziggler. I got Otis. He needs a big victory. They have a mid-carder who has the support of the fans. So yes, I think he should get that victory. Except we have King Corbin versus Wyatt. I think King Corbin will win. Just in the sense that King Corbin is the new heel where you have grown men cursing him out. If you have him winning at WrestleMania, you kind of get that heat up. Next up, we have Bobby Lashley versus Aleister Black. Aleister Black, because he's on a dominant run, and this would be a very good stepping stone for an United States Championship or even a WWE Championship match in the future. Next up, we got Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens for the rights. I say Seth Rollins is going to win due to interference from the rest of the Monday Night Messiah cronies. Yeah. So next up we got Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship. I'm gonna go for Rhea Ripley, who will really Charlotte's a superstar who has had a legacy in NXT and on the roster. She has some stuff. She has really nothing to lose from this. Passing on the torch to a new superstar, even though, so they can have Rhea Ripley be a dominant superstar. Next up, we have a triple threat tag team match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, Miz and Morrison will take on the New Day and the Usos. I think the Usos are going to win that match because it has that. Because they feel like they have the most. I just think the Usos are gonna. Next up, the Street Profits versus Garza and Andrade. I think the Street Profits are gonna win. The Street Profits are walking into WrestleMania as the tag team champions. They're a new hot tag team going in. It's two guys who were basically thrown into a match. Andrade is the current United States champion. I don't see why they would do it. Next up, we have the Fatal 5-Way for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Bayley will be taking on Sasha, Tamina, Naomi, and Lacey Evans. I think Sasha is going to win that match to start a feud with Bayley, possibly turning her face, or probably the more likely Bayley face. Next up, we have Undertaker versus AJ Styles in a Boneyard match. No idea what a Boneyard match is, but I feel like AJ Styles needs to win this match, even though The Undertaker will probably win. The Undertaker, AJ Styles is the clear choice. Next up, we have Edge versus Randy Orton in a last man standing match. Edge, obviously, is the winner. He is returning from after 9 years out of the company. He needs this win to kind of get back. Next up, we have Daniel Bryan versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship. My pick for the match of the night, no doubt. These two are workhorses, and as much as I want Sami Zayn to win, he seems like a transitional champion. So I think they're gonna put the belt on Bryan. Except we have Goldberg defending his Universal Championship against someone who is not Roman Reigns. Braun Strowman's a rumored opponent, so I say whoever that person is going to beat Goldberg, because you can't have the Blue Universal Championship on Goldberg. So we have the Fiend versus John Cena in a Firefly Funhouse match. I think the Fiend has a lot of potential going into this match, and a lot to lose. If he loses, John Cena has literally nothing to lose. So putting the Fiend over will help cement the Fiend as a monster heel. Next up, we have Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler for the Raw Women's Championship. I'm conflicted on this one, but I feel like Becky is the most, I don't know how, the most, I don't know, but see, back in the day, you got Hulk Hogan defending his WWF Championship against all these monsters. You know, you had Andre the Giant, King Kong Bundy, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, Sid Vicious, and all these guys. And Becky, and this just sort of feels like the similar experience. So, yeah. Next up, and then the last thing we have, WWE Championship, Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar. A lot of people are talking about how bad they feel for Drew McIntyre when he inevitably wins that match, which is why I think Brock Lesnar will retain the WWE Championship, even though they should let him win. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I will update you with more predictions as the week progresses. Thank you for tuning in.